Adesso non so, magari il video lo taglierò in due, vediamo un attimo. Andiamo avanti. Non so quanto sto registrando.
It's not working, don't you see?
Discouraged after a mere 8 attempts? Cyril,
How many times must I try?
as many as it takes.
But I'm not getting anywhere.
We shall return to this later.
Didn't make it far first time out on the gauntlet either.
Geralt, please, not now. By comparison, the gauntlet was a walk in the park. But that's not the point.
What is?
Avallac'h says nothing will come of this until I stop thinking about the battle. But at the moment, I find it impossible to fill my head with kittens and vanilla pudding. Tell me, how do you do it?
What?
Always manage to pull yourself together. Focus. No matter what's happening.
There's a certain ancient method. Vesemir taught it to me, and Barman taught it to him.
Will you take me into the mountains and make me drink hemlock?
The Skellige druids have used it for centuries. It always works.
Hey!
Battaglia di palle di neve, questa me la ricordo, sta scena.
You'll regret that.
L'ha fatta enorme,
Hey, that's
ma così non vale, cazzo. Dov'è? Che cazzo è?
we'll see about that.
Fanculo, va.
Come and get me.
Pomma. Dove le prendiamo le palle di neve? Cagare. Qua, sì. Mamma mia. Si sposta, stronzo. Guarda che veloce. Cazzo. La battaglia di palle di neve. Dove cazzo è lì? Pem! Cazzo. Basta, Siri. Mortacci tuo. No. Pem! No. Pem! No. Cazzo è? Aspetta. Dove ho colto le palle, no? No. Scusami. Dov'è? Vacca, che veloce. Pam!
You were right. That really works. Thanks.
Glad to be of service. So what now?
I'll go see where our dearest sage is.
Bella sta scena.
Geralt. Geralt. Wake up.
What? What's happening?
Get up. We must go. I've saddled the horses.
Ciri, it's the crack of dawn. Where do you want to go?
To Velen. Bald Mountain. But a few days till the Witcher's Sabbath. And guess who's the guest of honor?
Illuminami?
Dunno. Enlighten me.
Imlerith. We'll have no better chance to get him.
Where'd you get this idea? What's gotten into you?
I must avenge Vesemir. The
Da
Sabbath.
sola.
It's the perfect opportunity. Imlerith will be drunk among his cohorts, caught up in the revelry. He'll not expect the blow.
Come hai saputo del Sabba?
How'd you learn all this? Imlerith? The Sabbath?
Avalok. He told me of those who chase us. Claims knowledge itself can tip the scales. Come. We shall talk on the way.
D'accordo.
Lead on.
L'imperatore. Ma l'imperatore dobbiamo parlare con l'imperatore. Ma te sei fuori, stronzo là, lasciamolo là.
Ready?
Let's go.
After the Battle of Kaer Morhen, the defenders licked their wounds and mourned their losses, save Ciri, who began to plan a revenge. She woke Geralt one night and urged him to travel with her to Velen, to the top of Bald Mountain, where she knew she'd find Imlerith. She had decided he had to die.
Adesso conosceremo altri personaggi molto particolari e ritroveremo un nostro vecchio amico, anzi troveremo nostre vecchie conoscenze in realtà, ben più di una.
The men at Crow's Perch, they spoke of this place. Ard Serbin, home of the ladies of the wood. The peasants feared coming here, and the Baron thought the ladies of the wood a terrifying tale for naughty children. Incidentally, I wonder how the Baron is.
He found his wife, took her away, somewhere far. Anna, she was unwell.
A true shame.
Come sai che Imlerith sarà là?
We stand to find Imlerith here. You sure?
Avalok told me of beings who commune with the NL elves. They can be found in every part of our world. In Velen, the Crones do this. Apparently, Imlerith came here at Eredin's behest, to order the Crones to keep their eyes open and ears pricked, in case Avalok were to seek shelter in his Velen hideout.
Took the order literally, judging by all the ears hanging in the woods. Think Imlerith might still be here?
He craves the pleasures of the flesh, wine, sex. The Crones indulge him, flatter his ego. I'm certain he'd not let this opportunity pass, and will be on Bull Mountain for the Sabbath.
Conosci questo posto?
You actually know this area?
Centuries ago, it was a hallowed site for druids. But then the Crones arrived, destroyed the Velen Circle, and deformed the sacred oak atop the mountain. An important feast is observed here annually. The Sabbath, they call it. All the local folk attend. I suspect Imlerith attends too, as the Crone's guest.
Seem to know it well.
Avalok's a good tutor.
Yeah.
Let's get this done.
We must reach the peak. We'll find Imlerith there.
Ok, abbiamo...
The peasant folk of Velen call this night the Feast of Gifts. I've no idea why.
Loads of footprints. A crowd of peasants came through here.
Andiamo Ciri. Magari di corsa, non possiamo correre, quindi andiamo così a piedi.
Avalok claims vanity is Imlerith's greatest weakness.
Vanity?
Any foe he faces, he strives to impress.
Andiamo Ciri.
The other one, Caranthal, is said to be secretive and pragmatic. Hardly surprising, given he was Avalok's student.
Should I shoot? One serve the ladies. But he's an old
Cazzo vuoi questo?
Let them approach.
But...
They've come for the feast. Wouldn't do to cast them out.
Didn't come to celebrate. We need to get to the top of the mountain.
The gate is shut. You'll not pass. But we've fires down that way, with food and drink aplenty. Sit down beside one, and perhaps this year the ladies will descend. Give us the privilege of seeing them.
Siederemo intorno al fuoco.
We thank you for the invitation. Be glad to sit down, right?
Speak for yourself.
Come with me.
In questo dovevo. Perché non possiamo oltrepassare la porta?
Mentioned a gate. Said we wouldn't pass.
Only the chosen visit the ladies. Every year young lads and lasses climb the mount, but never more than 3.
Let me guess. The young lads and lasses don't return.
No, they return happy and radiant. But rare is the one who then stays in Velen. Off they go to seek fortune in the wider world.
Le signore vengono da voi, cosa
Ladies of the
succede?
wood visit you?
If they favor us. My father told me they descended once. Passed from fire to fire, listening to hopes and grievances. So each year, we wait for them to walk amongst us once more.
Haven't done it in a long time then.
No point waiting to see if we'll get lucky.
No.
Yeah, we gotta try to reach the peak.
Cosa si festeggia?
This celebration, what's it about?
What do you need to know, Wanderer?
Come?
No need for anger. The White Ones serve the ladies as we do now. We send them gifts all year long. And on this night, they repay us with their blessing.
I met one of your gifts to the crones. Sniveling. Scared to death and about 8 years old.
Stay calm.
Perché queste signore vogliono i vostri figli?
Your children. Why do the ladies need them?
We know not and never ask.
You don't know? Then let me tell you.
Tell us instead what a peasant, his own young and starving, is to do with a wandering war orphan. You're not from here. Don't judge us by others' laws.
Cos'è questa
Said the
benedizione?
ladies bestow blessings on you.
Aye, for our lives turn thus. First a summer of labouring neath the hot sun, then autumn rains, then a winter of death. Then we await spring, when all that is dead is born anew. And from our blood and sweat the oak bears acorns, at times few, at times a handful.
What do you do with the acorns?
The Velen elders gather, hold council. Some favour grinding 'em to spread on the fields for a rich harvest. Others want 'em given to a cunning woman who'd make medicine for consumption.
A handful of enchanted acorns is enough for all Velen.
'Tis never enough.
Cambiamo argomento.
Heard enough about this. We've got other questions.
Dobbiamo andare.
We should be going.
Eager to see the ladies. I share your yearning.
We're afire with yearning. Come, Geralt. We must get there before daybreak.
Go to the tent and stand before Thekla. She's the one who decides who's worthy to face the ladies.
Adesso avremo una sorpresa.
That's it.
A proposito, visto che abbiamo... Qua c'è un fabbro. Allora aspettate che ne approfitto.
Yeah?
Ne approfitto.
Let me see what you're offering.
Ne approfitto per vendergli cose che non mi servono. Vale a dire tipo questa, tipo questa. Tipo questa, 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 questa. Pantaloni che ne abbiamo centinaia di migliaia. Vacca. Ah! Il panico mi è preso. No, no, no. Ma non avevamo... Ah, no, no, non l'ho... Aspetta allora. Porca la puttana. No, questi pantaloni tienili per carità. Ok. Guanti questi li vendiamo. Ma sì, ah, non ha più roba. Ok. Vabbè, facciamo un ripara. E ok. Arrivederci.
So long.
Aspettate che adesso posso mettere i guanti questi e i pantaloni questi, Mi fa schifo sta maglia, però vabbè. Attenzione al panico. Ok. Guardate che incontriamo.
A child.
No,
No, a godling. I know him. Name's Johnny.
Giovanni.
Well, oh, B, you're back. And I see you found your lass. I'm Johnny. We've had the pleasure already. A bit one-sided though it was. See, I saw you running. Your back to me, as I was having the pleasure of... Oh, 'tis a long story.
They call me Siri. Nice to meet you.
How are things, Johnny?
Health's good, so no complaints. What brings you here?
What are you doing here? Last we met, you and the Crones weren't exactly friends.
I got an invitation I couldn't refuse, same as every year. In their peculiar way, the Crones tolerate my presence and wish to see me at their Sabbath. So I come, wander about, and go home with the rising sun. What about you?
We gotta climb the mountain. Can you help?
I'd rather try to dissuade you, but I'm certain that would be in vain. The lass, she as stubborn as you.
Even more so.
Figured as much. Oh, path to the peak starts there, past the gate. But only old Thekla's got the key, so since you shan't ever get it, you best turn back now.
I viaggieri hanno ospiti?
We're here to find an elf named Imlerith. Ciri thinks he might be a guest of the Crones.
Big bloke, in full plate? Going the right way, he's atop the mountain all right.
You've seen him?
Saw him in the bog first. Water froze beneath his horse's hooves. Then I saw him again yesterday,
Sì, è lui.
heading up this path. Why are you looking for him?
He killed my friend.
Wouldn't seek revenge if I were you. Even the ladies bow and scrape before that one.
Perché non potremmo procurarci la chiave?
The key. Why do you doubt we can get it?
Good grief, you're worse than children. 3 souls are allowed atop the mountain, and only strapping young lads or comely lasses among them. They get the key.
Vabbè,
open
ma
the
Ciri
gate,
è una bella
and meet the
ragazza.
ladies.
I believe I qualify.
But he's old and ugly. What good is he?
Vabbè, questo è
Pretty
vero.
damn good at finding lost voices.
Then go find the voice of reason. It'll tell you to turn back. There's no fooling with the ladies.
Dobbiamo tentare.
Gotta get to the summit. Simple as that.
It's Thekla you'll need to convince. She's blind as your bum, but she won't be fooled.
We shan't try to trick her.
She sits in that tent over yonder. I wish you luck, and do hope we meet again, someday.
Someday. Allora, andiamo a
Moons
parlare
are rising out
alla vecchia.
far
No, aspetta, non dobbiamo ammazzarci però,
hours they
Qua che cazzo c'è la fila? Allora. Vediamo.
Who's that? Well, come on, come closer, girl. Aye. What's she like?
Narrow hips, sparkly eyes, a striking feisty lass.
Never had a man. Never mind. Got me answer. I choose you, girl. This night you shall see the ladies.
Non ti fai entrare.
Ciri,
Wonderful. Who wouldn't want to meet the ladies? My companion comes with me.
No.
What else has the cat dragged in?
It's grey and veiny, got a scar, and eyes like a viper.
Aye. Stinks of clotted blood and corpses. Plus it's old and infertile. I reject ye, freak. The girl will ascend alone.
Di che si tratta?
What's this about? What have you chosen her for?
Tell him.
Each year, 3 chosen have the honor to meet the ladies.
What happens after they've had this honor?
When they return, they speak of the past no more. Joy rules them and they start life anew. The lads were not the first to be chosen this day, but the moon hangs high, so she's like to be the last.
You misjudged me. I'm worthy as anyone.
Girl?
He's sprier than any youth. Only smells like corpses because he kills monsters. And he'll kill any who stand in his way.
Perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps there's life in him yet. By ancient right you may appeal my choice. But to do so you must best the challenge.
Quale sfida?
What kind of challenge?
Tell him.
You must descend into the cave and bathe in the waters below the earth.
What's the catch?
The water's deep. The water's murky.
Accetto.
I accept the challenge.
Come.
E tu facci da qua?
Look this over. A coin from days of yore. Falker burns on its reverse, so they call it the Defier's Ore. Now, bring me the coin.
Scusa, cosa succede? La profezia di Imlerith. Attenzione a Geralt! Attenzione! Mamma mia, come ti ci schiantiamo. Geralt, porca la puttana di Eva. Basta, basta cazzo. Non c'è un'uscita qua, per favore. Mamma mia, sto finendo l'ossigeno io però, Mamma mia, rischio. Ok. Allora, dobbiamo consegnare la moneta. Non so dove cazzo stiamo, ma va bene così. C'è una strada più facile. Non possiamo andare di là, no? Non possiamo salire, No, non possiamo. Vabbè, doveva ributtarci in acqua, puttana la... Puttana Eva. Dobbiamo? Dobbiamo. Che cazzo è qua? Ah, ho sbagliato lato, forse. Non lo so. Dobbiamo vedere dove salire. Qua. Che cazzo c'è? Cosa sci... vacca!
Ugly bastard.
Catroia. Guarda. Certo non è bellissimo affrontarlo qua, però. E tra l'altro si rigenera la salute lo stronzo. Stavo facendo quella cazzo di roba là. Aspetta, vieni qua, stronzone. Mamma mia. Bella lì. Sempre bello uccidere uno di questi, ma dato quante robe che ci dà. Allora, adesso ci salutiamo, ragazzi, finisco di portare la money. Dobbiamo anche fare un livello di roba, tra l'altro. Sì. Solo che non ho più... Ah, si è liberato questo, aspetta. Stavo dicendo, non ho più idea di dove metterlo, invece. Aumenta il 20% la probabilità di causare sanguinamento, esagera. Sì, metti questo. Vai. Sì, e la spostiamo. Perfetto.
I was beginning to worry.
Sono qua, sono qua.
What do you want?
La moneta, la moneta.
Can't help but be curious. What's at the summit?
Tell him.
The ladies dwell there, but only the chosen may look upon them.
I know that. I want.
You'll learn nothing else here.
Got that coin you tossed in the lake.
It reeks of sludge.
Nothing I can do about that. So, gonna keep your word?
I always do, my boy. Show the coin to the gatekeeper past the threshold. He'll know its meaning. Marika will open the gate for you. Now go!
That went smoothly.
Ok, ragazzi.
Weren't the one to do the diving in that cave.
Stop whining. You're a witcher. You've dived in murkier waters.
Yeah, I have to tell you about the time I hunted a Zoogle.
Allora, vediamo dove ci porta Marika. Diamo una salvata intanto. E adesso ci salutiamo. Allora ragazzi, noi ci salutiamo qua. Cingue il pingue. Ci vediamo con il prossimo video. Alla prossima.